Hey there, it's Snurgle. Welcome back to my playthrough of Broken Sword. Shadow of the Templars. Well, the media magnet guy who was murdered at the beginning of the game, unfortunately his wife was murdered as well. Nico found his wife. She was trying to warn her, and she was too late, sadly. But she also discovered that maybe Imelda, the woman who just passed away, maybe she was in love with her father. Because she also said some weird things about how maybe she wished she got to know her better. That's a little bit of an odd thing to say. So, I'm wondering if maybe she's not her mother. We'll see though. Let's get going. Here we are in the police station. Nico recommended we talk to the commander. So let's talk to this guy.
Yes. That is not a good idea. That is
Okay. Okay, so no messing around here. What about that?
Would you like to shake my hand, Sergeant?
Not while I'm on duty, monsieur. The gesture could be misconstrued.
Okay. Alright, whatever.
A man called Marquet?
Yes. He used to be known as the Mole of Montmartre. I heard
Ooh. Hey.
by one of his rivals.
Okay.
Which hospital was Marquet taken to?
The Hagenmeyer Clinic. In the Avenue des Hérissons.
Why was Marquet known as the Mole of Montmartre?
Yeah.
Because he lived in Montmartre, I suppose.
Yeah, but why the mole?
I don't know. Maybe he ruined people's lawns.
That's odd.
I'd like to report an assault.
Yes, monsieur? Where is the victim?
I'm the victim. I've been harassed by a pair of thugs.
I see. And where did this alleged
Haven't we had this conversation before? I think we have.
The Hotel Ubu. They stopped me as I was leaving and went through my pockets.
Could you describe the suspects, monsieur?
One looked like a gorilla, and the other looked like a weasel. Their names are Flap and Guido.
Bon. I'll get them this time.
Okay. Probably not going to get him to stand in behind this desk. Anyway, now we know the hospital to go to. Let's see. Hospital. Well. Ooh. We can go in. Ooh, let's take a look at this. My goodness. So exciting.
I felt a little guilty as I tried the door, like I was about to rob a grave.
Yeah, don't steal from an ambulance.
Voluntary tremble in my hand and pulled. The door was locked.
Yeah, don't steal stuff from an ambulance.
The door was locked.
Okay. There's no place else to go or to look at around here. So let's go in. Ooh. Important looking doctor. Maybe a receptionist or somebody to greet us. Let's talk to the doctor.
Hi, my name's George Stobart.
Really? If you wish to make an appointment, see the receptionist.
Okay, jeez.
I'm looking for a guy named Jacques Marquet.
In which department does he work?
He doesn't. He's a patient.
I see. You do realize there are strict policies regarding visiting hours, don't you?
No.
This is important. I have to talk to Marquet urgently.
We make no exceptions to the rules.
It's a matter of life and death.
Well, the running of this hospital is a matter of life and death.
Well, that's fair enough.
That's why we have rules.
All right, well. Do you want to shake my hand?
May I have the honor of shaking you by the hand?
You may not. I don't encourage.
Well, we'll try some of this stuff.
Does this white powder mean anything to you?
No, sir. I do not pretend to know the pharmacist's job.
Fair enough.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, sir. I do not.
Do you recognize this red nose, sir?
No, I do not.
Okay, well,
This is a hospital, not a circus ring.
could have fooled me.
We body, not the sick in mind.
Huh. That's rude.
What do you make of this tissue, sir?
If I were you, I'd have the sample analyzed.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Does this tool mean anything to you?
Sacre bleu! That's exactly what I needed in my last operation.
What?
I had to improvise with a knitting needle and a couple of corks. If only you'd been on hand at the time, my patient would have given his right arm for it.
Have you ever heard of the Club Alamat?
No, sir, I have not.
That's odd.
Does the name Thomas Merlin mean anything to you?
No, it does not.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Look at this, Doc. It's a genuine medieval type
We
gemstone.
don't show that to everybody.
So I see.
I have to take this gem to Marquet. He might be able to explain its significance.
My dear chap, Marquet has other things on his mind right now.
Like what?
His catheter, for one.
Medical humor?
That Marquet is not what he seems.
Explain yourself.
Yeah.
He's in league with a bunch of guys who want to take over the world.
Nonsense. Besides, Marquet's employers have paid in advance for one of our most exclusive private rooms.
Ooh.
Could you tell me who Marquet's employers are?
No. Okay, we're done.
Thanks for your help.
Let's talk to the receptionist. Hello.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir.
Is this the Hagenmeyer Clinic?
That's correct.
I thought I was in a garden center.
Oh, the plants. They were my idea. A little greenery to evoke the spirit of nature. How may I help you?
Let's just get to the point.
I'm here to see Jacques Marquet.
Oh, yes. Are you related to our client, sir?
Maybe? Sure.
Yeah, I'm his long-lost brother.
A brother half his age with a different name and an American accent.
Mm-hmm.
People always say that. I blame Mom. We were separated at an early age. After a mix-up in the nursery at the Oakland shopping mall.
I've never heard anything so ridiculous in all my life.
I guess not. So, do I get to see Marquet before the funeral?
That attitude will get you nowhere.
Fair enough.
My instructions were quite clear. No one gets to see Marquet.
Oh,
Unless you can prove you're a relative or a close acquaintance. You're wasting your time here.
strange. Okay, let's...
Has Marquet been visited by a man in a clown costume?
Oh, no.
You haven't seen a man in disguise?
Well, there's Theodore the bear.
Huh.
He comes every Thursday to entertain the children.
Aw,
Personally, I think he scares them half to death in that crummy old bear suit.
fair enough.
If I was stuck on my back with tubes in every orifice, he's the last person I'd want to see.
Has Marquet had a visit from a pair of gangsters?
Can you describe them?
A thin guy who looks like a weasel and his friend, the gorilla.
Sounds as if they escaped from a zoo.
Look at this ID pass.
So you're Merlin. Marquet's been asking for you.
Wow.
He was shouting your name when they brought him in here. Now, let me see.
Wow.
He was on Ward B12, as I recall. Oh, he's being transferred to... Oh, dear. He's on Ward J2. That's... Nurse Grendel's ward.
Dun dun dun.
What's so bad about Nurse Grendel?
She runs that ward like a South American prison.
Keeping a well-disciplined ward isn't a crime, is it?
Well disciplined. In the discipline and punishment stakes, she'd whip the butt off the Marquis de Sade. Everything, I mean everything, is done to a strict routine. 6 o'clock alarm call, 6:10 bowel movements, and woe betide anyone who doesn't have a result. Those patients of hers are like Pavlova's dogs.
She sounds like a real nightmare.
And then some.
If Nurse Grendel is that bad, how come the authorities tolerate her?
She's like part of the furniture.
I was beginning to get the picture. This woman was jealous, with a big green capital J.
Okay.
How do I find Nurse Grendel's ward?
Down the corridor on the left, turn right at the senior consultant's washroom. Right again at the executive coffee lounge. Bear left past the administrator's sauna.
What?
And turn left at the end. That's J2. And good luck.
Aren't there signs?
Thanks for your help, ma'am.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Okay, well, let's go. I didn't get those instructions at all.
I saw the source of the hellish noise which echoed through the corridors. It was an industrial polishing machine with an odd-looking guy in tow.
Hello. Oh.
I said hello.
Oh, hiya.
I'd like to talk to you for a minute.
That's what I thought you said. Don't look so down in the mouth. No matter how bad things seem, I never let life get on top of me.
Oh, yeah? What's your secret?
Why, it's easy. All you have to do is smile and whistle this little tune.
Oh, God.
You know what? If you start whistling, I'll bust you in the teeth.
It's a deal.
Have you seen any unsavory characters lurking about in the corridors?
No, sir, I haven't. But I've got nothing to worry about. What's that, Mr. Shiny? You'd take good care of the rascals, I'll bet you would. And like him, I've no fear of oppressors.
It would be a great comfort. Do you know where I'd find a patient called Marquet?
No, I'm not allowed on the wards with Mr. Shiny.
Fair enough.
Would Mr. Shiny be your polishing machine by any
Well,
chance?
of course it is.
Please, don't call him that. He's more of a friend than a machine. I've had Mr. Shiny for 3 years, and he's never let me down once.
How come you got so attached to a polishing machine?
Yeah.
I asked you not to call him that. He's got a name, you know.
Yeah, Mr. Shiny. It's just that...
You think it's odd, don't you?
Yeah.
The rest of the staff think I'm twisted.
Yeah, they're not wrong.
Snorking behind my back when I gave Mr. Shiny.
Ooh, snorking behind his back. No one wants that. No one wants a back snork.
Would you like to shake my hand?
Not until I've washed, if you don't mind, sir.
Do you recognize this matchbook?
You should never, ever play with matches.
I know that, but...
I'm an adult.
Get hurt when they do. They end up in hospital, like the burger lady. She was so burned up, they didn't know whether to use bandages or onions.
Jeez. Yeah, okay, that's it.
Later.
Yeah, take care now.
Okay, you lovable weirdo. Okay, guess in here. Oh, here we go.
Oui, monsieur.
Is this Ward J2?
It is, but you're not supposed to be here. We have strict rules about visiting hours.
Can't you make an exception? I've come all the way from California.
Yeah.
You must speak to the doctor.
I can't wait that long. What if he snuffs it?
You can't talk like that here. This is a hospital.
Okay, fair enough.
You will have to leave.
Okay, so... What are we going to do? What can we... Oh, let's try that. I didn't think to look around. I guess I looked around a little bit in here.
Hey now, you can't go in there.
How come?
I'm responsible for the contents of that cupboard.
Oh, what if we just unplug Mr. Shiny? Just a little unpluggy plug.
The socket. The polishing machine coughed, spluttered, and died.
Mr. Shiny, what's wrong, pal?
Okay, now's our chance. Come on, George. Get in there. What are you doing? Don't waste... Oh, how did you know that was in there? Aha. Now we're a doctor. All right. need an ID if they're gonna think I'm a doctor. Ooh, who's this? Is someone new? Nope, wrong. That's weird. Go back. I want to talk to you. I want to. Yeah.
Hi, my name's George Stobart.
Hi.
Yes, sir. Pleased to meet you, sir.
Call me George if you like.
Are you sure?
Yeah, that's my name.
My name's Benoit, but everyone calls me Bunny.
Bunny?
That's right. I used to have this cute habit when I was a kid.
Keep it to yourself, Benoit. Do you know anything about a patient named Marquet?
And no, sir, I don't know much about any of the patients.
I've never met a doctor who admits that he's only human.
I'm only a trainee, sir. I'm sure I'll get the hang of things.
Oh, I see.
Do you know the nurse on Ward J2?
No, monsieur. This is my first day here. Dirty? I was talking about treating my first patient, of course. I didn't mean I'd get my hands dirty with a nurse.
Shut up, Benoit.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so nothing more with him.
Right.
Let's talk to this guy.
Excuse me, sir.
Aha! Just the man.
Really?
You must be the new boy.
Oh, yes, I am.
Yeah, I must be.
Well, stop wandering about and make yourself useful. Bunny, come here, boy. This is Benoit, my nephew. Can I
Oh.
trust you to look after him?
Sure.
He's fresh out of medical school. It will open his eyes to see a real doctor on the job.
I'll bet.
Show him around. Let him see some real suffering.
Okay. Okay, let's go. I guess back here.
Good afternoon, doctor. The patients are ready for your inspection, doctor.
Thank you, nurse.
You'll need this, doctor.
She gave me a long, narrow metal box and a stunning smile. Thanks.
Could you take a look at the client in bed number 3 now? His name is Eric Sopmarsh.
Sure. Let's.
Do you have any clowns on the ward?
Why, yes, we do. A professional clown.
I'll bet he lightens the place up.
Hardly. Monsieur Boissy has been in a coma for the last 3 months.
Oh.
What's wrong with Boissy?
He was involved in a very nasty accident.
Oh.
A silly stunt involving a unicycle. His current condition is due to post-traumatic shock. It's unlikely he'll ever perform as a clown again.
Oh.
An ill wind that blows nobody any good. Do you have a patient named Marquet on this ward?
Oui, monsieur. He is in the private room at the end of the ward.
Aha.
He has been placed in strict isolation.
Okay.
Why is Marquet in quarantine?
If you wish to know more, you'll have to speak to Herr Hagenmeier. Marquet's room is strictly out of bounds.
Okay. Interesting.
Do you know who paid for Marquet's room?
Why would she know that?
Of course I don't.
Preferential treatment like that must cost an arm and a leg.
That's not my concern, monsieur.
Right.
Thank you, nurse.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Well, we're going to examine these patients. But we're going to do that next time. I'd like to watch us play through a broken sword. Shadow of the Templars. Coming up next, we talk to a guy in a bed. I'll see you then.